Hey everybody, still Sunday evening, still grading papers, and this is another minute review. I want to invite you to read Savanah Johnson's great paper on volunteering trends. I think the reason I liked it so much was because she found some sources that told me some things that I have never heard of before. And she looks at how people are volunteering by demographic, which I think we've seen in some other papers. But what I really liked about this was she dug down into the motivations for each of the different demographics, and she found somebody who gave some really good information that would help you if you were thinking about recruiting volunteers. And it was information that I have never heard before. I'm not going to share it in this 1 minute review because A, that would make it a lot longer than it's going to be, and B, if I do that, you won't go read it. Another thing that she looks at is a comparison of states. Now, I have to say that she only compared 2 states. She compared a very high-scoring state, Utah, that has over 42% of its residents volunteer, and Arizona that has actually less than a quarter of its residents volunteer. So this comment is mostly for Savanah, but and some of you might know this, but I think the reason that Utah has such a high level of volunteering is because they are Latter-day Saints, and Latter-day Saints have an extremely strong value around caring for the people in their community that are less fortunate or have come onto bad times. I believe that it is that value that brings people out in full force to volunteer. I can't answer for the problems of Arizona or why we have so little people volunteering, but I know that the people in this class are not in the 75% who aren't volunteering. Anyway, Savanah also gets into technology a little bit. I think she could probably have gotten us more information about the technology, and I do believe actually there's somebody else in the class, I can't remember who did a paper on trends. I can't remember, but take a look because that paper had a lot of information about technology and what's going on. Anyway, it's primarily because of these interesting demographic ideas for recruiting people in the demographics that I am recommending you to Savanah's paper. And that's the end of this 1 minute that turned into 2.5 minute review.